Hello, hello. We're back in the world of Dream Angel built in Minecraft, and yeah, as you can see, I'm still in City Hall. We're going to be playing around in here today. Now, it was suggested, oops, wrong button. It's been suggested that I build a combination courtroom and jail, and I kind of like that idea. So, to start things up, let's have a little fun. These windows on the inside are rather boring. On the outside, they look really good. So let's fix them up on the inside. We want some nice looking shutters and stuff. Really give this room some life and make it look good. At least I think so. Yeah, I'm open to suggestions in the comments. I've never built a courtroom. I've only been in one once, as far as I can remember. And that's actually a rather, well, bittersweet story, I have to say. It was the year I turned 21, and Dad had fallen and broken his ankle in 2 places on New Year's Day on his way home from work. He hobbled home 3 blocks on that broken ankle, and it took us a couple days to convince him to go get it looked at. Now, when they finally figured out what was going on and all that, he said pretty much the entire hospital heard him when he let out that blood-curdling scream as they put it back in place. And not only was it broken, it was dislocated. That did not tickle. But he spent 3 months on the couch, workman's comp or whatever it was, ran out right around the time of my birthday, and my birthday was not as much fun as it could have been if he hadn't been injured. But later on that year, I was called in for jury duty. And the case, I'm not going to go into extreme detail here, but the case was basically a result of a windstorm. A tree had fallen on a guy's roof. He'd wanted to remove that tree, but the city wouldn't let him. So he was suing the city for the damage. And I can't say I blame him. I would have been on his side if I'd been actually chosen. But the judge asked if anybody had anything against either of the parties involved, one being the city itself, and I spoke up sharing that story. I was promptly dismissed. It's the only time I've been in a courtroom. And I'm not unhappy with the fact that sharing said story, well, the city's lawyer kind of shrank down in his chair, realizing they'd done a boo-boo. But we couldn't do anything to fix it. He clearly felt guilty about it on the city's behalf. So we're gonna have a little fun here and not there. See if I can make a nice looking bit. Yeah, that was kind of a rough year for me. Just make basically a small jail, so to speak. But yeah, that was not fun. Anybody involved, I'd have to say. So, we don't exactly want a rustic jail, do we? How about concrete? We'll go with... Okay. I just wanted a nice wood framework, I think. I thought it would look nice. We'll put it that way. Anyway, let's get back to the build. Let's see if we can't make ourselves a nice right there. Bars here. I'm not gonna make it as tall as the jail at the police station. Don't need to be that fancy. I'm just gonna do a nice wall here. Yeah, that looks much better. Now, I have to do it that way because that looks silly. And pretty much ineffective, I would say. So we're gonna do it that way. Now, to be fair, it's gonna be harder for jailers to see in, but par for the course. Okay. You need a few simple cells just for the unruly. Okay. We're not gonna go fancy with this. As I recall, this is usually like a back room or something here anyway. So we'll just boop. These levers in place after the fact. Not quite as nice as the ones in the police station, but well, who's keeping track? Besides, these are meant to be temporary anyway. In any case, let's just go get this taken care of. Simple jail cells, easy to understand. Let's see. Do a fourth room, yeah, bordering off maybe. What is it? No, okay. Just this. Whoops, not quite lined up. Okay, we want to line this up like so. This is temporary, by the way. Okay, well, we'll have to improvise, I guess. But that's okay. Buildings are adjustable. Now, if we do a beam across here, we'll take out those lights, but that's okay. Building is meant to be tweaked and adjusted and fussed over. No fuss around here. Make some fun decorations. See? That's not too bad. Right? That pattern. Really a nice room. At least now it is. Let's take out where he can't get it anymore. Let's see. Let's go finish these cells. Not too many left here. Alright. Door. Let's put our levers in place. Boop. There's nobody in these jails right now. These are just holding cells. There we go. This gives us a bit of space. Yeah. This gives us a bit of space to work. I think I'm done with the concrete right now. Let's look at the planks. We used dark oak, I think. No, this is spruce, isn't it? Okay. Let's just play around and use dark oak this time. White is the outside. Oh, we want to make inside. Let's see if we can make some nice inside. There we go. That looks much better. Alright. We'll just go across like so. Hang on. Let's do a double door here. Boop, boop. I mean, the guard's got to be able to do a decent escort, so why not? There we go. Now we'll just... For security, yeah. And we have this space for, like, the police to process people and like that. Let's just see. What else can we do? This isn't going to be a very tall court. We'll grant that. Let's see if we can fix this wall better. There we go. I want to make this place look more distinguished, I think. We don't have to move those shutters. We'll find out in a minute. Yeah, I think I will. There's that. Pretty big farmhouse. That looks good. Alright. Going. We just keep working on decorating this place. I'm here. This is where we left ourselves the other day, after the nice tour that we did. Well, I thought, well, we'll just pick up where we left off. And let's see. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Gives a nice border to the jail area. I think with the logs up there. Turned out pretty good. So we'll continue that. may help curb some of the issues that may come with shape of the room too, I think. Oops, not that. Although that's being more work because of this. And then again, we'll just do that. I think it helps with the shape of the room to do things like this. And for symmetrical purposes, just to keep things in balance. There we go. Yeah, that still kind of messes with the shape of the room a little bit, but it's not as bad, I think. Let's go over here and fix this back wall, because the white is very stark. Yes, I've seen a good number of courtroom shows, so I at least know a little bit about courtrooms. Just being in one has only been a one-time thing for me. At least as far as I remember. There we go. Ah, much better. Much, much better. Okay, we have to, well, I can't move this door, can I? Well, maybe. Yeah, I might be able to get away with it. Let's move that door. Go. Oh, that completely got rid of the dark oak. That's okay. We've moved the door, so let's see. If we do like a jewelry box of sorts over here. We need like 12 chairs for each. So we want 1, 2, no, too close. 2, 3, 4. 5, and gives me an idea of how long I want to make this. Okay. Do a jewelry box like so. Yes, I'm taking wild guesses, but and then we do 1, 2, 3, 5. Why only 5? I did something wrong, didn't I? Okay, 1, 4, 5. Still only 5. Okay, this isn't long enough. There we go. That, and repeat the positioning. You'll see in a moment why I'm positioning them like this. Now pull this, the oldest trick in the book to make chairs. But since this takes up an entire block, they can't be directly next to each other except like this. Well, we'll just do it like this. Makes the jewelry box bigger, but we've got a big room. Okay. No. No, we just boop, boop, boop. We need to go one more there. This. One step to get in. We now have our jury box. Okay. Okay, so it's an unusual courtroom that has people come in from the side like so, but I think that's still a thing. I don't actually know. Let me know in the comments below what you think so far. We only have a jury box in a jail. But hey, we're making progress. Let's see, what else can we build? Well, we clearly need, let's see, tables for like lawyers and stuff. Prosecution and defense, that kind of stuff. Maybe I should come up with it further this way. Yeah, I should do it. That's better. And then we do up, couple chairs. Yes, I know they're not actually chairs, they're stairs, but we're being imaginative. Have our prosecution and defense. Now let's start our platform for judge and other things. Hopefully at this end would be a good place for the judge. I don't know what it's called. We don't have a private room for him in, do we? Private office. Well, maybe we can cordon off something in here. I'll give him a place to be. There's an Enderman in the jail. Do you mind, Purple Sparkle Butt? Nope, that's not gonna work. That's a different color, but we'll deal with that in a minute. Let's see. Witness stand can be smaller. Fill it. That. There we go. That's not bad. Yep. Starting to look more courtroomy, isn't it? Let's keep it. Don't need them. No need to change out some of these spruce. Wow. We're using spruce plank. We should use the oak. Oak. Let's change out some of these spruce plank. Make it look less awkward. Let's see. Where's Betty Boop singing Judge for a Day? You don't know that song? You had a sad childhood. That's a good cartoon. Granted, her methods of dealing with her past can be a little rough. But then their treatment of her was pretty much just as rough. She wasn't happy with them. Maybe like a quarters place, maybe. No. Oh. Did that right. There was. Yeah. That's pretty good. Okay. Stuff like lecterns, bookshelves. Come on. No, it's just fucking quill to do that. Okay, where is it? Nope. That I gotta leave that. It's too funny not to. Let's do this, actually. There we go. And we have a chair for the witness stand. What is that? Let's have a little fun with some paintings. Ooh, that's not a good one for a courtroom. No. Come on, Minecraft, give me something better. No. Okay. A soothing scene like that, not bad. Okay. This. Date in a minute. Do that. I know things a little multicolored here, but it's not bad. Whatever's gonna do with this. This and okay, so he doesn't exactly have a mallet or something, so I can do. Oh, that just isn't annoying. Iron bars work for that? Nuts. Come on, game. I want that. What about candles? Candles sit on top. Not at all. Can I get away with an end rod? Nope. What about a lightning rod? Definitely not. Well, okay, we'll just do this then. Kinda cheese it a little. That, don't need them anymore. Fence here for the audience. Then again, maybe this needs to be back. Yeah. Let's just fix this. That's much better. We'll also do that. That's just that and this. We can fence off like so. Starting to look better. Maybe throw in a couple soothing paintings up here or something silly like that. Oh, not a wreath. Come on, I mean, we've got these blank walls and things. Like, why not? Right? Add up. Let's see, what else can we get? We've got that one, I think. Definitely don't want that one. So repeat. Okay, not horrible, I guess. It'll do. Though too high, darn it. Come on. These paintings are so random. Come on, paintings. Stop being so random. There we go. That one now is backward. Is where I want it. Alright, since we've got Jerry stand over here, I'm gonna do this. Let's make this a double door. That's much better. I want some security here. As well. We're kind of weird sometimes. Or even occasionally crazy. Don't need any weapons in here, right? Alright, let's see. Okay, that's... I need a nice big aisle here, so... That's right. No. There we go. We'll just create a nice office. I can go a little wider. A double fence. It's a 2 there. Okay. That's better. Yes, I'm doing all this without creative light if I can help it. Just because I thought it might be more interesting. So I might fly up and have it and take a good look at it from a higher perspective. Okay. That's actually looking a lot like a courtroom, I would say. At least I think so. We'll take and make some seating for people that are like subpoenaed or something. Oh. Well, let's fix this. Here. I think we've filled the space nicely. It looks good to me anyway. Actually, let's replace this with these, I think. I want one of those for that. Don't need you. Let's just see what kind of stuff we can create. People, legal documentation and stuff. Nice pretty little flower pot on there. Better books here. That's why not. No law saying they have to have a computer. There's certainly no rule against flower pot. And let's just have one more bit of fun. Or a bit of no, not dark oak. And then I'm looking for back. Also pale oak. Okay, that was wrong. There we go. A pale oak door here. Definitely makes the judge's spot stick out a lot more. And I boot up. This needs to be a lectern. Oops. Pop this in over here. This person obviously has a lot of stuff to consider and such. Well, it's not going to be too good as a chair, but it'll do. It'll do. I think this turned out really good. And as we're well over our half-hour mark, I'm going to have to say, well, I hope you enjoyed this courtroom build, and bye for now.